Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Max morning everybody, and welcome to Monday night mentorship call. My name is Wapmaster Williams Jima, and I'm very excited to be with you today. It is 13th of April 2020, beautiful Monday evening, and I'm excited to have you today with us. So welcome everybody. I hope you are all safe and you are practicing social distancing as well. I know that we are all managing on a day-to-day basis with new information and new news about the COVID-19. Some are scary, some people are bored, some are trembling. And if you have followed our training series, we've done several trainings on how we can all stay safe. I shared some information on the COVID-19, so I refer you to the earlier trainings that we have done. Wherever you are tuning in from, if you can see the training and if you can hear my voice, please kindly give us some feedback. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you so much. I'm very grateful to have you all on this call today. And like I said, I hope you are all safe with your family and friends, and you are all practicing social distancing, you're washing your hands and all that. Okay, so it's a beautiful day. Today I want to bring to you a very important topic. Okay, so this is very valuable. I want to bring you as much value as possible every Monday evening. That is why I do these trainings. Please, let's do some introduction, okay? Let's see where you're tuning in from, whoever you are, your name, your location. Good. So we have Max Flint from Tema Community 25, Cyril from Togo, Felicity. You have Letitia from Ho, Philip from Medina, Felicia Accra. Well, it's overwhelming. We have Desire from Port Harcourt, perfect. We have GMT from Kasua, Mazda from Donko Chrome, wow. Perfect from Ho, Perpetual from Teshi, Kwe from Pig Farm, Sir Nicholas from Ho, Obed from Accra, Gloria from Upper West, Sir Tom from Kumasi, Prof James from Cape Coast, Aaron from Cape Coast, Ignatius from Ho. Good. It's a beautiful Monday evening, and welcome everybody. So we are in interesting times, okay? This is a very interesting time to be alive. And we are all grateful to see such things happening. And one day we can live to tell a story. I saw a post on social media 2 days ago that someone was saying that in the next 20 years he is going to lie to his kids that in 2020, the first quarter of 2020, there were zombies around and he was the only one who was able to stop the zombies. People were dying. So it's a really interesting time, okay? And we have to be very conscious of how we build our business and how we show compassion and care for one another. The world is facing challenges, as we know right now. Our mindset will set us apart. We are all in these challenges together. As Jim Rohn says that the same wind is blowing all of us. The same wind, wherever you are in the world, the same wind is blowing all of us. But how you sail how your sail is, or how you sail, determines where you will land. So the wind can blow you to the seashore, it can blow you to the hinterland, it can blow you to the desert. Depends on how you sail, because the same wind that is blowing all of us. And this also tells us that the mind is very powerful. We have to make very good use of what we have in our heads. That is the mind. And another funny thing I also saw on social media, someone said we have to start telling people that the mind is an app and they will start using it. Very funny. Alright, so our attitude towards our business is very critical. We need to stay positive, share positivity, also plug ourselves into systems like this and get our whole team involved in interesting times like this. Okay, so we can all be very smart and take advantage of the time and what's happening and all that. How we cope with our situation, and what happens, and how we can bless people with what we have is what matters. So our topic, attitude and mindset, very, very important. It is the foundation of everything that we do, not just about our Max International business. So I promise I'm going to give you a lot of value. We have two guest speakers, people that I really admire. The first speaker is going to be Dr. Tende, anointed. He is also a pastor. He's building his business all the way from the northern part of Nigeria in Kaduna, Zaria to be precise. He's a platinum associate, and I'm going to introduce him soon so that he will also share his powerful message with us. Our next speaker, the second speaker, is going to be Dr. Nana Kwesi Osafo Osei. He is also a platinum associate. I have grown with in the business. I've gotten to learn a lot of things from him throughout my Max journey at Max International. He has been very, very helpful to a lot of teams, and he's one of the powerful people we have at Max International Ghana that is taking the business globally. He's also the CEO of Active Fire Team, and we are privileged to have him today on our Monday night mentorship call. So ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an amazing journey. Now let's see the framework of today's call. So I'm going to give you some few tips on how we are going to build our business and stay safe in these challenging times, okay, and how positive our business is transforming a lot of people's lives. Also, after that, then I'll introduce our next guest speaker, Dr. Anointed Tende. He's also going to share staying the course in a challenging time like this, and also having a strong mental attitude and a success mindset. Now, Dr. Nana K is also going to share our mindset training with us, and we are also going to enjoy it. He has promised that he's going to give a lot of value and positivity, so I know that all you guys on the call, you are going to have fun today. And then I'm also going to talk about your attitude towards your Max business. Then we are going to do our questions and answers. So we have done the greetings already. I know that this is a global call. We have people connected from all over the world, from Kenya, South Africa, Dubai, Nigeria, and Ghana mostly. So you're all very, very welcome. Please take notes, okay, and write your questions down. At the end of the training, as we always do on our Monday night trainings, we invite you to on the questions and answers, and then you can unmute yourself. Then you can ask me any question. Then I promise I'm going to give you the best answers I can, and answer it in the best possible way for you to get value from it. So thank you very much. Thank you. If you are getting value, I don't know where you are watching it from, if it's Facebook or YouTube currently, you can please subscribe and then share the video to your team members. And if you like it, like and comment it. Okay, so few pointers. We are in a challenging time. We are in a virus situation here. We have a pandemic at hand. So it's very, very important that I talk about it. Okay, we need to use every media possible to educate our team members, and so that they can also stay safe, because your safety is of great importance to us, and also great importance to our Max International business. The most important thing is that you are alive. If you are not alive, if you are not in good health, you cannot build a lasting legacy. So this is very, very important. You need to stay safe. Wash your hands, use a tissue. If you have to sneeze, if you have to cough, use a tissue. If you don't have a tissue, use your arm, so your elbow, and then you cough in your dress or your shirt. It's very, very important. When you sneeze in a tissue or you cough in a tissue, please discard it. Avoid touching your face, your nose, your mouth. It's very, very important. The reason being that if the virus is on your hand, you are just carrying it. It can't infect you. It's very useless on your hand. But if you go and touch someone or something, you give it to that thing. It can survive on metal for about some hours. It can also survive on clothes for some hours, as the scientists have proven. It can also be airborne for some small feet, maybe less than 10 or so feet, and it can drop. So it's an airborne droplet, okay? It's not in the air that you can catch it, unless someone sneezes, and it can be in the air for some few milliseconds, and if you are quite closer to them, you can also contact it, because you'll be inhaling the air around it, and you have a high possibility that you can contact it. So wash your hands. That is why we keep saying wash your hands. So many people don't really understand what's going on. They think that when your hands contact the virus, no, then you become infected. That is not how it is. Okay, you are carrying the virus and you can give it to other people. It's very, very important that you educate your teams about it, and we have to be very, very professional. Don't just spread anything. Don't spread fake news. Don't be spreading anything. You see, I've seen videos and we've done several training calls on why people have to stay positive, why people have to share good news. Share good news in a time like this. It's very, very, very important, because in a time like this, people can share anything. You'll be there, they said, click here to get free drugs for corona. Click here, they said 5G is spreading corona. Click here. The people can be sharing links and scaring people. They can go and take a video that is maybe 5-year-old video and share that these are coronavirus patients, they are dead. Maybe it's a morgue or a mortuary. Some mortuary maybe 5 years ago. They will be sharing all sort of news. Be very, very conscious, deliberate and intentional about whatever you want to share. When you want to share anything, ask yourself, should I share this? Okay, I've seen a lot of people sharing the number of infected cases. Yes, it's good. We need to share all those things to create awareness, okay? But after you share all those things, you have to also share how people can get protected, what they have to do. Some people, they only share the bad news on their WhatsApp status, which is really bad, okay? It's all part of our attitude as human beings. Because sometimes some people will see only fake news, or they will see bad news on TV. You can be listening or listening to maybe one of the Ghanaian radio stations. As you are listening to it, you realize that there's so much negativity. There was one radio station I tuned in. I was just flipping around and I tuned in the radio station. The presenter was just saying, hey, people are dying, you know, by June, dear, we will all be gone, this and that and that. Hey, they said this so and so has been infected. This one is that 10 people are dying in this country. 1,000 people have died yesterday in another country. Hey, the world is coming to an end, oh, this and that. And ladies and gentlemen, we have to be very conscious of what we are doing. You have to be very conscious. Yes, it's good that you share that information, but did you share the number of people who are recovering? Did you share all those ones? We didn't. So, ladies and gentlemen, please try and share positivity. Don't share false news. Share the good news. Share the good news. People are recovering. It's not a death sentence, okay? Because your immune system, if you are afraid and you are panicking, it can affect your immune system. So don't be sharing all those bad things. And some people can actually die from this bad news, because when they are on TV, all they are hearing are people are dying, people are dying, people are dying. Before you know, they are out of the roof of their building and they are committing suicide. So you have to share some hope and positivity, okay? Good. So that is not today's topic, but we need to talk about it because your safety is of great importance to all of us. Now, building our business, okay? Building our business, we need to have a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is a mindset that doesn't want to learn anything new. Fixed mindsets do not learn anything new. Fixed mindset do not learn anything new. So what we have to have is a positive mindset, a mindset of impact, making positive growth. That is what we have to do. One of the things that are very common to see right now is many people are in a success coma. They are not doing the things that they have to do. They are just around doing certain things that they don't have to do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not really recommended. So we have to do things that are very positive. Our attitude in this era is also very, very important. We need to stay safe, use your product, also exercise. Check on your family and your loved ones and your team. Show care when you are calling people. Some of us, we don't show care when we are calling people to tell them about our Max International business or their product. As much as we care about people, we need to educate them well. We need to share accurate information. It's very, very important, because we have some good news here. The good news we have here is that we have amazing products that can transform people's life. Brilliant products. It's going to change a lot of people's lives. So we need to share these products. We need to share these products and also use it. But we need to be very conscious. We don't need to take advantage of people or scare people. Sometimes I see on people's status that if you don't boost your immune system, you will die. Oh, this virus is everywhere. No, you don't have to scare people, guys. You don't have to scare. Offer hope. Let them know that all hope is not lost. The most important thing is they stay safe. They stay in their house. They don't go out. They avoid social distancing and they sanitize. They wash their hands and they cover their nose when they are going to the public. Other important thing is that you care about their safety, also the safety of their family. So you recommend that they boost their immune system. Mind what you say, how you say it, and when you say it, because if you contact someone for the first time over a long period of time, maybe the last time you contacted them was 8 months ago, you are calling them right now to check up on them. You call now, you say, hey Charlie, how are you? You see that I've been posting some product and you need to buy some for your mom and dad because the way the virus is killing people. Please, no. That is not how you have to handle it. You have to find out about them, find out how they are surviving. Some people, hunger is killing people than this disease. A lot of people are dying of hunger day in and day out. I get messages on Facebook and Instagram. People who are needy. Of course, many of them are fake, but we try to find out those who are correct, and I've been helping a lot of people in the last 2 weeks. Some they get food, some I send mobile money. So genuinely, some people need something. Some people need good products. Some people need to supplement their income, not just the opportunity. Also, many people need to know what we are doing here at Master International. There's major global concerns in terms of health and finances. A lot of people are home. A lot of people have lost their job. Just yesterday, actually 2 days ago, one of my very good friends sent me a screenshot that he got from his boss, an email that he's sorry that he cannot come back to work after the pandemic, because you see, companies have found ways that they can work online. A lot of companies have found ways that they can, because of this unfortunate situation, a lot of companies have been forced to work online. Also, small businesses, many of the small businesses have collapsed. Statistically, I was watching some statistics, and they are saying that about 50% of the people who have gone home because of this coronavirus, 50% of them are not going to go back to work, because many companies are going to find ways to work without these people. And they are going to realize that it's good to work with that. Now, let me give you a typical example of that, my very good friend. His company, okay, I'll not mention that company. His company laid him off plus other 16 people, so total of 17 people. Why? Because during this pandemic, they have realized that there's a software that can do the job of 17 accountants. In the whole company, global in Ghana, they have 20 accountants working for the company. Now they have a software that can work as or function as 17 accountants. So now the company doesn't need them again, because there's no sick leave, there's no off leave. This software works day and night. All they have to do is regular updates. That is it. So many companies are going to find out ways to work effectively and easily because of technological unemployment. Technology is already creating lots of jobs. A lot of people are now waking up to the reality that many of them are not going to go back to their job. And it's very sad. You don't have to call people and attack them that, hey, I've realized that you have been sent home. I've realized that you've been sent home. There's a possibility that you will lose your job. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay calm and advise the people about multiple streams of income. Advise your friend. Encourage them that it's good that they are still alive and they are hopeful that they'll go back to work. But right now that they are in the house, they can do something with their time, something that you are already doing and you are doing in your homes. And this pandemic has not really affected our business that much. Of course, it has affected us because of the face-to-face interactions, the BOMs we've been doing, the one-on-ones we have to be doing. We've been able to pause all those things because the safety is of much more importance to us. Well, I don't know where you are or which country you are, but if you are watching this and there's a BOM still happening in your region or your country, please, I advise that you stop all social gatherings so this pandemic situation is over. It's very, very, very important. It's very important. Also, the other good news is that there are less opportunities out there because many people are restricted at home and many more people are open-minded. People are more open to join our business now than ever. So you have to be very careful of what you are posting. Don't be condemning people. Don't be laughing at people. Don't be sharing bad news. You have to share positivity because the world is so full of distractions, so full of negative news, so full of bad things. You have to be the positive guy that your friend will come to when they need a dose of positivity, okay? So our business has the potential of earning you good and serious income, but you have to take it serious. You have to take it serious, ladies and gentlemen. Good. Now, you need to have a success mindset. Having a success mindset in this time means that you are going to do activities that can bring you results. Activities that will bring you results, not just any activities. It's very, very important. You need to do activities that will bring you results. What are some of these activities? Going online, adding new friends, because we are not going out right now. All the new friends you are going to get are supposed to be online. Now, if I ask you, If right now we drop you on another planet and Max International comes to you on that other planet and says that we are coming to that planet, so we want to start Max through you, and you don't know anybody there, you are an alien on that planet, what do you do first? You go out and meet people. Exactly. That's what is happening now. You go out, meet new people. We've spent more than 3 weeks quarantine right now, and a lot of people have not made any friends on Facebook. You've not added anybody. Maybe your Facebook friend list is full. I beg you, please go and prune. And this is a topic for another discussion. We'll talk about it on how we can use social media to maximize our business opportunity right now. Also, follow up on all the old customers that you had. There's abundance, there's positivity, everything in your mind. You have to convince your mind that there's good things out there. Good things, there's hope. Convince your mind that, and surely it will happen, because whatever you tell your mind is what happens. If you tell your mind that you are sick, you'll be sick. Okay? If you tell your mind that you are sick, you'll be sick. Why are we doing our Max International business? Because of residual income. Residual income. You see, these days, many people retire and they are not ready for pension. It happened to my own boss, okay? When I was working, my boss had retired, and that was the time that he realized that the hospital was not for him. It was very sad, because when this man was working, he is held in high esteem. He's very respected and all that, but after he retired, you know, if it's a doctor's bungalow or a professor's or a specialist bungalow, you have to move out. And what happened was very, very sad. He was not ready. And I asked myself, why is it that many people forget about their pension till they actually get on pension? Many people forget to build their passion, or they forget to build a side business, or they forget to prepare for their pension. Because after pension, right now, when you're on pension, you are getting a lot of money, okay? Maybe not a lot of money, but you're at the peak of your salary. Maybe around 6,000, 5,000, I don't know what it is. Maybe whatever job you have, how you are earning. Then when you retire, you are dropped below it, and many people get about quarter of their peak or their highest salary. And it is very sad. If your medical bills are on top and your kids have not grown to have good jobs that they can take care of, that is why many of the grown-ups or the old people are relying on their family and friends to survive. It is very sad. Now there is a better way. 20 to 30 years ago, my parents never believed that you are going one day there's going to be someone that has a degree that is unemployed. My parents never believed. My father never believed that a day will come that someone with masters will be unemployed. But it's happening right now. The world has changed. The world has transformed, totally transformed. You see people with a degree. Now, having a degree is as good as having a mobile phone. Everybody have it. People have 2 masters and they are not getting jobs. You go and get PhD or maybe 2 masters. They will tell you to drop 1 master. They can't pay you with 2 masters. It's very, very sad. What we are building here, we have 8 ways of building our Max International business. If you understand the potential of this, you are going to walk through a brick wall. You break walls to get it. I want all of us to assume the mindset of we making a lot of changes in our family, in our lives. Develop an attitude that you can build a business with. Because if you don't have a good attitude to build a business, ladies and gentlemen, you are not going to survive in this industry. Have a long-lasting mentality, and you're going to talk about it. And I know that there are other presenters are also going to talk about it. So, guys, I would also want one of our guest speakers, the first guest speaker, I admire so much. He's very, very humble. I've never seen a grown-up man like him, married, also a pastor and a doctor, very humble like him before. He speaks with so much passion. He has authority over the voice, as you can see. He has so much authority. He dresses well, and he has a very loving family. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's invite Dr. Tende to also share his work. If you are enjoying the call, please give us feedback on the comment section. I don't know where you are tuning in from, YouTube, Facebook, or conference call. You can type something in the comment section as we hear from Dr. Tende. Hello, Dr. Tende.
Max morning. I'm Dr. Anointed Tende,
Max morning, sir.
Associate with Max International, based in Kaduna State, Nigeria. I want to talk to us on staying the course. Thank you, Wapmaster, for this great opportunity. Thank you, all of you, for joining this conference call this evening. One of the commonest things I often tell people is that when you're in Max International, you must understand that this is a business. And in every business, it takes time. It takes time, it takes patience. Most people are not patient enough to build this business. When they hear about people earning millions in Max, they think that it's something they can join today and then earn millions tomorrow. Now that is a scam. When you see people that tell you to come and join and then tomorrow you make millions, it's a scam and it's not sustainable. Max is here to stay. We have a plan that this business will stay for a very long time. So we are not in a hurry to just see you achieving things. We want to build things into you. So it's important that you must understand that this is a business and business takes time. None of you will open a shop today and put in 50,000 today. Tomorrow you expect to earn 100,000. In fact, over a month, over 2 months, you don't expect that you put in 50,000, then overnight you'll be earning 100,000 from the shop. It's a process. It's time. Max is not in any way different. You must be patient with the system. You must follow the system gradually, and then you eventually arrive at your destination. So, in line with that also, it's important for you to learn to respect the business. What do I mean by respecting the business? In every business, there are policies and guidelines that are guiding them. In Max, for instance, we have our policies, we have procedures that are guiding us. Most of us are acquainted with this. If you are not, you should contact your upline. He will enlighten you. He or she will enlighten you on the policies, the guidelines in this business. Because if Max finds out that you're found wanting, you will not be spared, irrespective of your rank. Recently, we saw how a platinum associate whose account was terminated. Why? Because we realized that there were a lot of fraudulent activities in the business. In the past, we have seen diamond associates go. In fact, even a crown diamond has been laid aside by Max. Why? If you don't follow their policies and procedure, they will lay you aside. Max is not all about helping you build a business, making money only, but they want to build integrity in you. And I believe that Max is one of the things that God has bring in place to help us put things in place in Africa in general, to change our mentality, to change our mindset. Max is helping re-strategize, changing people's thinking on multi-level marketing. People that are used to fraudulent activities, when they come into Max, they don't stay for too long, because Max has standard, Max has policies, and we always do our best to abide by the policies. That is to tell you that you're in the right place. So stay in Max and build your business patiently, and you will definitely arrive at your destination. Whatever your dreams are, you will definitely achieve them. It is achievable in Max International. Now, one of the things that will help you achieve those dreams is little efforts that you put in over time. Small efforts that you put in over time. We often refer to it as compound effect. Now, these small positive efforts that you put in over time will bring in the desired result you want. Likewise, the small negative efforts that you feel, the small negative activities that you're doing will also be drawing you back gradually and be killing your team over time. So you have to know that whatever you're doing eventually will catch up with you in one way or the other. So it's important that you put in those little efforts regularly, and you achieve the target. Now, what are those things that you are doing at the beginning that has helped you to reach where you are in the business, either as a senior associate, prime 1 associate, bronze, diamond, whatever the rank you are? What are those things? Very simple. In any multi-level marketing, and in Max in particular, you must learn to always prospect. Prospect, invite people for this business, then make sure you close as soon as possible, and then follow up. So these basic things: prospecting, inviting, closing, and follow up. When you keep doing these things over and again, you will always have new people to enroll into your business. You always have people coming into your business. Sad enough, some of us don't show people the opportunity any longer. You felt you have shown enough people. It's not enough for you to show just your friends. Show people. Keep showing people. Let everyone around you know that you are in this business. All these little efforts over time will lead to the desired result that you want. Now, every month it's important for you to set targets for yourself. Set a target for the month, set a target for the quarter, set a target for the year. Now, if you don't have a target, anywhere you arrive will be your destination. And if you don't have a target, you cannot be able to measure to know whether you are making good success or not. So it's important for you to have a target. What do I want to achieve? Now, let me tell you something. You may be a silver associate, but you are finding it difficult to maintain prime 1. Your target is not to maintain silver. Your target is build to prime 1. Build to prime 1. That is just the simple truth. Sometimes we miss out these things. You feel, oh, me, I'm already a gold associate. Why would they be telling me to build to prime 1? Because you cannot maintain prime 1. So your new target now is build to prime 1. When you build to prime 1, you have a stable team. You see how you build to prime 2. That is how this system works. So it is not about the ranks you have achieved. It's about what is happening in your business presently. What is happening in your business presently? There are some associates in my team, for instance, that are rank associate, silver associate, bronze associate. Last month, my target for them was to get to prime 1. They say, prime 1. I say, yes, just build to prime 1. And that is it. If they're able to build to prime 1 and stabilize there, you'll realize that duplicating these things becomes easier and they're able to build a team. That's very important. Whatever you're doing in this business, make sure that it can be duplicated. If it cannot be duplicated, you cannot build a team. Whatever you're doing, if you cannot duplicate it, you cannot build a team. So, whatever activity you're doing, ask yourself, is it simple enough? Is it simple enough for someone to learn and then duplicate it? Is it efficient? That means, is it producing results? Is it sustainable? If you want to be buying volumes for your team members, if you want to be the one doing all the authorship for your team, how sustainable it is. So ask yourself these questions. So the same way right things can be duplicated, wrong things can also be duplicated. So it's important for you to learn the right things and teach your people the right things so that they duplicate it. If they don't learn the right thing from the foundation, you will not be able to have a team that sustains itself. So if your activities can be duplicated, you'll be able to build a strong team. If you don't have a team that can sustain itself with or without your presence, your absence, whether you are present or not, you don't have a team that can sustain itself, you don't have a team yet. You should have a team that can do its activities with or without your presence. That is when you are assured that you have a team. Now, earlier on I talked about setting targets. It's not enough for you to set up targets. You should have someone that you are accountable to. That is where the issue of mentorship comes into play. Sometimes you hear people say, this person is my mentor, that person is my mentor. It's not enough to refer to someone as your mentor. If you're calling someone your mentor, let the person know that he is mentoring you. And you should be accountable to your mentor. Eyeing someone from a distance and admiring someone from a distance is not mentorship. Mentorship, you have to call the person calls you. You relate with your mentor as frequent as possible. Whether he or she calls you, relate with him. Relay your challenges. I've seen several people in my team that refer to me as mentor and they communicate with me and I give them advice and they follow it and they achieve. Likewise, every step I take, I often involve my mentor. Every time I talk with my mentors, I learn. Each time I call Wapmaster, Boss Bali, Sajaba, I always learn something new. Like when I went to Ghana last year, I just went there to learn. So it's important that if you have a mentor, let the mentor know that he is mentoring you. And he should guide you. You see, mentors are there to prevent us from making the same mistakes they have made in the past. So, if you have a mentor, take advantage of the mentor. Stand on the shoulder of the mentor so that you can see ahead. Mentors are there to give us their shoulders so that we can see ahead. A mentor will prevent you from making the same mistake they have made in the past. Sometimes I will try to do something in a particular way, then I will discuss with my mentor. Oftentimes I'll call Boss Bali. He will tell me, no, don't do it this way. And I will follow what he has said and I will arrive at the same result with easier effort. So take advantage of mentorship. You have specific targets. Communicate with your mentor. Your mentor will tell you how you're going to achieve the target. There's always a gap in knowledge and experience between you and your mentor. There's always a gap. So when you communicate with your mentor regularly, you realize that you'll be able to achieve your success, achieve your desires within a short time. All right, very, very important. Now, let me talk about authorship also. Sad to say, some of us that are even ranked associates don't do our authorship early. One of the importance of early authorship is that it helps you have product at hand. When you have product at hand, you're likely to talk to more people about the business, and you're likely to have something to show people. You cannot be talking to people about the business or the product and you don't have anything to show them. Now, authorship shows that you're serious in the business. Authorship shows that you are ready to earn. Authorship shows that you are ready for business that month. So I always advise people, do your best to do your authorship on the first day of the month. Or if you don't have the means, do your best the first week of the month. I make it a point of duty. First day of every month, I just pay into Mark's account. I place the order for my authorship. I just make it a point of duty. It is not because I need product at hand or not. No. Make it a lifestyle that your authorship should always be done early. Very important. Your authorship should always be done early. Like I was saying earlier, one of the first things you should do every month is to see how you secure your Prime 1. Don't say that I'm a Prime 3 earner, so how will you be telling me to secure Prime 1? Every month you have to secure Prime 1 before you can become Prime 2 and then Prime 3. So the first thing is, okay, have I maintained Prime 1 this month? Okay, then Prime 2, then Prime 3. So make sure that these things are done easily. Make sure that these things are done easily. So while you're doing this, you must be able to identify your key players in your team. Who are the key people you are working with daily in your team to achieve your target? Those key players, communicate with them regularly. Communicate with them regularly. Find out what they are doing. Find out how the business is going. You should have key players in your business, and you should work closely with those people to always achieve your target. But most importantly, don't put your hope on just one person. Don't depend on one person to help you achieve or maintain your Prime 1. Don't depend on one person to help you maintain Prime 2. No. One of the reasons why I've been able to maintain my Prime 3 consistently since last year, September, when I became Prime 3 earner in March, is because I don't have only 3 people that maintain Prime 2. So I don't count on just 3 people. I always have more than 3. So if this person doesn't maintain Prime 2 this month, another person will. So my Prime 3 will always load. So don't count on just 1 or 2%. No. Build wide and build deep. It's very, very important. Build wide and build deep. When you build wide and build deep, you always secure your primes, and your ranks will also be maintained with ease. What do I mean by building wide? Keep enrolling to yourself. Keep enrolling to yourself. And building deep means you're guiding your team members to keep enrolling and also building. So if your team members are also enrolling and building, you can be guaranteed that you have a stable team and your income is also guaranteed. Now, it's important for you to also keep a positive attitude. Keep a positive mental attitude. You see, despite what is happening around the world now, there's always reason to thank God. Always look for reasons to thank God, and always look for reasons why this business will work for you. Don't look at reasons. Some people look at reasons why this business will not work for them. They didn't join early. They don't have people to talk to. They are not a medical personnel. All those kind of excuses will not help you achieve anything in mass. Well, the last thing I want to talk about is this: avoid success coma. What do I mean by success coma? Some people have achieved a particular rank and they just stay there. They don't think of making progress again. They just remain there. They are satisfied with the little income they are making. Success coma will not help you. They just sit down there and just keep managing the little team they have. Keep looking for new avenues. Keep looking for new places. Keep looking for people to talk to. That is how you can rise in this business and achieve the ranks. Finally, as I was saying earlier, always remain humble. No matter the ranks you achieve, no matter the title you have, remain humble. There are people in your team, outside the business, you may not be able to stand close to them. So that you are their leader, there's a reason. So remain humble and relate with people such. People will be happy having you around. Then remain grateful. Thank God for life. There's always reason to thank God. Thank God for your business. Thank God for the little extra income you're getting a month. Even if you are not getting any income, thank God for the health benefits that you're seeing in the product, and the people that are using the product, they are seeing health benefit. One of my aunts called me last week. The way she thanked me and blessed me, I mean, I thought I gave her the product free. She said she has been admitted severally in the hospital. They couldn't diagnose what was wrong with her. She couldn't walk around and the rest. Several things. Her legs were swollen, difficulty in breathing. When she was describing those things, I know they were looking like symptoms of cardiac failure. So, but I said that, well, they are placed on several medications, no improvement. So I placed her on Solgivity. After 4 days, both her and her daughter, they kept calling me. She called me and kept thanking me and kept blessing me. She said she didn't know that her relative has a solution to her problem. She has been suffering from one hospital to the other. Now, even if you are not earning anything, when you hear people give you testimonies like that of the health benefit, I mean, you're happy. So there's always reason to thank God. And finally, remain a student. Always remain a student. There's always someone that knows something you don't know. Learn from them. I believe with this little I've said, it will be able to help us. Once again, thank you, Wapmaster, for this great opportunity, and thank you all for joining this free conference call. God bless you all, and God bless the work of our hand. I believe together we're going to excel in this business. Have a great day.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I believe we've all gotten a lot of value today. My work has become easier. Dr. Tende, thank you so much. Like I told you guys, he is a very humble person that we are very lucky to have him today on today's call, and I believe that your evening has been blessed. Okay, so our next speaker will be Dr. Nanakwesi Osafo Osei. But before he comes, I would love to also share some few things with you that you have to dream big in your quest to build a business like this. You need to dream big. You need to be willing to put in the work, and also be willing to learn and unlearn. Many people are not willing to learn. You say we are joining free conference call. Someone is saying, oh, but I don't have the app. I can't download it. My network, my area, the network. Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to do something, you always find a way. If you really want to do it, you always find a way. I believe that there's always a way to something that you truly want. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Dr. Nanakwesi Osafo Osei to today's mentorship call. Nanake.
Max morning. Thank you, Wapmaster, for this wonderful call
Max
that
morning,
you
sir.
organized, and thank you for the honor of allowing me to share a few words with the team on tonight's call. It's great work we are doing, great work that other leaders are doing during these trying times. Alright, so Max morning once again to you all. My name is Dr. Nanake, aka Compound Guru in the Max International family. I'm a specialist gynecologist working in a government hospital in a district in the Kwewu Mountains in the eastern region. Before I joined Max, one of the things I disliked about my job was that even though I earned an above average income, I had to work so many hours in order to create that income, specifically by using the free time that I should be spending with my girlfriend, friends and family to work extra part-time shifts in private hospitals known as locum. Now, as a result of this, I had a very poor quality of life, never had a stable relationship, my family hardly saw me. Another thing I didn't really like about my job is that even though I was making good enough income, I wasn't able to have complete control of it, because at the end of the day, my income was determined by someone else who was my employer. So when I was introduced to Max International, I found out about residual income and leverage, and I found out how I could increase my income without having to sacrifice the free time that I should be using resting and spending with my loved ones. I also realized that through Max International, I was able to have more time and more money at the same time, which was something I'd never really had before, because usually for me, having more money meant I was working more, therefore having less time. And if I was having more free time, it means I was working less and making less money. Now, another thing I loved about this business is that based on how hard I was able to work for a particular month, I was able to make as much money as I wanted, unlike my job where no matter how hard I worked, my income was fixed. So I've been in this business for over 4 years. Now, my health has improved tremendously due to amazing products. I've introduced this business to hundreds of people, built an organization of thousands. I've done a lot for myself, my family, my loved ones, and for people. So I see Max International as a way for me, and not just me, a way for you to impact more lives, okay? More lives than what you are doing right now. So I hope that as we teach and train you all, you will be able to apply these skills to have the amazing success as I have been able to do with this business. So today's call being on attitude and mindset, I just want to share a few tidbits that I think are very, very important, a few of my experiences when it comes to attitude and mindset in this Max business. All right, so we all know that our attitude is our altitude. In other words, how committed you are to this business determines the heights that you are going to achieve in this business. Now, what does it really take to be successful in this business? Well, I might not know the real answer, but I know exactly what it took for me to be successful in this business. One, it took me to stop watching TV. It took me to stop listening to the radio. I stopped watching series and Netflix. I stopped watching football. Instead, I used that time to read and listen to several books, audios, and watch videos that were related to network marketing, that were related to business, that were related to personal development. All right, what it took is me making several calls and messaging to people in the first few months, sharing my business opportunity, sharing about my products. Okay, now even though I was terrible as social networking, I'm not a real social person, I'm not good at public speaking, but I kept on going and I learned how to speak in public and I learned how to present. Okay, what I'm going to tell you is that it's going to take a lot of strength, a lot of grit. They are going to have several setbacks to you in this business, but you have to really be urgent with building your business. It's going to require you to have a lot of patience, okay, because there are going to be so many challenges that are going to make you feel like giving up. But trust me, you cannot fail in network marketing. The only thing that can happen is that you quit too soon. So you need to be patient. Whilst you're being patient, you need to practice the skills that are going to be taught to you in this business. All right, so you're going to need to be coachable and very willing to learn, as well as unlearn some habits that we had in the past. All right, I always tell people that you came into this business with a certain amount of knowledge and skills. If that knowledge and skills was able to take you to where you really wish you want to be in life, make you the kind of money that you really wish you had, you would already be having it before you join Max International. All right, so in order to be the person that makes that kind of money, you are going to have to learn a lot and become somebody new. All right, it's going to take everything that you have to give. Trust me, you're going to have to give it your all if you really want to make it. Okay, when I started this business, just like most of you, I had big fears, I had big doubts. You will go through big, huge struggles. The setbacks you will come through, I'm telling you, they are going to be big. But my dreams of my future were even bigger than all these doubts, fears, struggles, and setbacks. Okay, so I'm not trying to scare you, but one of the amazing things is that people expect extraordinary results, but they only put in a very average effort. They put in very little effort. I always tell people that if we're even able to put in 50% of the commitments that we give to a job or to school in this business, you will really achieve a lot. So for me in this business, I had very high goals, and I knew that the sacrifices that I was making would need to meet those goals. Success in network marketing and Max International doesn't just happen. All right, but you're going to have to go through all the doubts, the struggles, and the sacrifice. You're going to miss family functions, you'll miss birthdays, parties, weddings, and trust me, you may end up even putting in more time than you put into your school or you put into job. You may have rejections from friends, family, who will laugh, criticize, and doubt your decision to do network marketing with Max International. Your partners, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, they will give you a tough time because this business will seem to be pulling you away from them. But trust me, it is up to you to make these sacrifices worthwhile by having the success that you deserve. All right. So you're going to have to make several calls a day to your prospects, your uplines, your downline associates. You're even going to have to deal with the insecurities about how people think of you, how people see you. All right. At this time, or as you're doing the business, the sacrifices may seem big, but your dreams must be even bigger. All right. So big dreams require big sacrifices. I don't know how big your dreams are, but no matter how big they are, they're going to require that exact same amount of sacrifice. Okay. So in doing this business, I may have gone a bit too extreme at times and made several mistakes. But one mistake that I didn't ever make was having the mistake of taking extraordinary action. That was never a mistake for me. So I believe that if you want to make it to the top, you have to be obsessed and extremely focused with this business. All your mind, all your desires, all your goals should be geared towards making your business happen. All right, and that is exactly how all the leaders, all the diamonds, the double diamonds, triple diamond, crown diamonds, that is how they did this business at the beginning. Work hard now so that you can relax later. Put in the effort now so that you can relax later. Les Brown said this business is something that in the beginning you seem to do a lot that you don't get paid for. But at the end of the day, you end up getting paid for things that you don't seem to be doing anything about. All right. So this business is work hard now, get paid for it later. All right. Rich people think long term. Poor people think short term. And it is not just about money, but about anything of value to your life. So thank you very much. This is just a short thing I have for you. I am Max International. You are Max International. And together we are all Max International. Thank you very much, Wapmaster.
Oh, wow. Dr. Nana Kwesi Osafo Osei. Well, thank you so much for your time, We have learned a lot. Today, my job has been very easier. I wouldn't have to talk about a lot of things because we've received a lot of blessing from all these bosses, and we are very, very grateful, Dr. Kwesi and Dr. Tende, all the way from Nigeria. Dr. Kwesi is a Platinum Associate in Ghana. Dr. Tende is also a Platinum Associate in Nigeria. So guys, thank you very, very much. It's been an amazing time. I would love to share some few things also with you. Your personal why in the business is very, very, very important. Why you are doing this business, okay? So one of our mentors, Tammy Sellers, the wife of the Crown Diamond Associate, Christian Gingras, she said that your why must make you cry. If your why in the business is not strong, it will make you cry. Why you're doing the business has to be so strong that if you remember it, you are crying. Okay, your why shouldn't be that you want to buy a Corolla or you want to buy your dream car. Your why shouldn't be that you want to just get to platinum or diamond and travel around the world. Your why has to be strong, something that is out of you. It shouldn't be a selfish thing that you want to achieve. Why did you start the business? What are some of your dreams? What are the things that you want to achieve? Write them down. If you want to build a big hospital, just like I want to do, I want to build a very big hospital, a facility that will take care of the poor people for free. That is my why. So all the time I think about it, this is something that I want to do. What is your why? Write it down. Write your dreams down and put it somewhere that you can always see it, where you will never forget. Also, you need to have affirmations, positive affirmations. So if you wake up, say things to yourself. Say positive things to yourself, that I am a brilliant person, I am smart, I'm going bronze. Maybe you're a senior associate. I don't know what state of your business is right now, but say things like, I'm going bronze. I'm going to hit bronze. This month is amazing. In the midst of pandemic, in the midst of chaos, say positive things, because that is what you are going to attract. Say positive things every single day, wherever you are, whoever you are speaking to. Say positive things. Now, your goals have to be very smart. Set SMART goals, S-M-A-R-T. The S stands for specific. You don't have to say, oh, this month it will go well. Say things like, this month I'm going to hit prime 1. Be very specific about it. This month I'm going to achieve my bronze volume again. This month I'm working on prime 3. Be very specific, because this mind that you have is very, very powerful. What you tell your mind is what you achieve. M means measurable. Your goal should be something that can be measured. Maybe you want to sign 5 people, you want to sign 3 people. Be very specific and something that you can measure. Also, it has to be achievable. You can't just join Max this month and say, wow, I'm very excited, I'm a nice looking girl or guy, so I'm going to hit Crown Diamond tomorrow. No, it is not achievable. Realistically, it's not realistic, ladies, and that's the R word. It is not realistic. You can't just say that, oh, I'm joining mass now and I want to earn $1 million next month, or in the next 2 weeks I want to earn $1 million. All those things, it's not realistic. Also, your goal has to be time bound. That is the last T in the SMART. Time bound means that you have to put time in your goal. Don't say, I want to hit bronze. No, when do you want to hit the bronze? This month or next month, or say by the end of December 2020, 31st December 2020, I have to be a diamond associate, or I have to be a platinum, or I have to be a double diamond associate. Say those things, and also make daily time commitments. When you wake up every day, before you even sleep, I keep saying this, you need to have a to-do list. When you're about to sleep, God will come to visit you and tell you the things that you have to do tomorrow. Have that book and write all the activities that you have to do tomorrow, so that when you wake up, you pick your to-do list or your schedule list, then you move. You know who you are calling, you know who you are checking up on, because when you are bathing, after bathing, you get ideas. Come and write those things in the book. Also, show up. Show up on a call like this. If we are talking about mindset, attitude, show up on the WhatsApp. Some people, if you add them to the WhatsApp page, then they will leave. You say this, they will leave. You say we are meeting on Zoom, we are meeting on free conference call, they will not join. We say we are meeting on YouTube, they will not come. We say this, they will not show up. Even physical meetings, after this whole pandemic is over, we will call physical meetings. Mass has a kickoff, Mass has a meeting, BOM, training, they will not show up. Yet they say that they are not succeeding. Attend trainings and also look like success. Look like success. You can't be talking about $30,000 in a classroom. If you are doing meetings, you have to do it in a place that will attract people that you need in your business. You can't be talking bronze, senior associate, and you are doing a one-on-one and you are smelling like fish. For God's sake, you need to exhibit what you are showing. You can't be talking about good dreams and you are looking like nightmare. Look your part, take your part. Branding is very, very important. Perception is reality. That is why you cannot, when you go to the bank and people are dressed anyhow, you not give your money to them, but they are dressed in a way that you can give your money to them. That's why when you go to hospital and the doctor is in a t-shirt, or the doctor is wearing Bob Marley singlet and there's holes in it and there's tattoo there, and he says, come, I will do your surgery for you, you will not allow him to do it. But this same person can dress, cover his tattoos, and you go and he'll do your surgery for you. So perception is reality. Branding is very important. How people perceive you is what matters. If you find out people who are building business, if businesses are serious, Google businessman and look at how they are dressing. Exhibit confidence. You have to be very confident. Don't just say, hey, you call a customer and say, there's a product bill that they are talking about. Come and have a look. No. You have to be very confident that I went to a seminar that people were talking about a good product, or I gave this product to my mom and she's doing well, and I think you need to have a look at it, or you need to try it. Be very confident, and you have to be very humble. Have gratitude. Have gratitude, be excited, and also be sincere. Don't be saying things, over-promising people things that are not real. I think that you have to under-promise so that the product will over-deliver, or under-promise. Don't just beg people to do the business that, oh, just join. The company will join, will pay you, it's free. Okay. The other thing is, teach what you think is duplicable. What you are doing in your business, teach what you are doing. Duplicate the excitement in your team. Teach whatever you are doing that is making you succeed. If you are doing something on Facebook, if you are prospecting and it's working for you, if you are making some calls and people are buying your product, or if you are posting something on your status and people are buying, duplicate it, talk about it on your WhatsApp page, okay, so that your team members can also learn from it. Your expectations, our business, our duty is that we inform and educate people. We don't beg people, we don't drag people, we don't confuse and convince people. We inform them of the good product or service that we have, and then we educate them with the videos or the BOM. Then we help them make a decision. That is all. That is all. And in no circumstance should you be begging people, be dragging people, be confusing them and convincing them to do something that they are not willing to do. Inform them. Your duty is to find out their need and help them know how Max International can fit into their need. Of course, there will be rejections, there will be disappointment. It's okay. Even if you are selling tomato, someone will come and touch the tomato and say, this tomato there is hard though. Then they will leave. Another person will come and touch the tomato and say, oh, this tomato is so soft. The first guy came to touch the tomato and it has made it. So People who are doing other business, they are equally frustrated. They are always disappointed. People who sell braziers, people go to their shop and test the brazier and say, this brazier is too small. They remove it and go. Someone also come and say, this brazier is too big. They remove it and go. Someone will wear the brazier. It fits them, but they will still not pay because they will say, I'm going to the ATM. You'll never see them again. The same way, you invite someone to the business and they are not going to sign up. Some will say it's not for them. Some will say the money is too small. Some will say the money is too big. It must be occultic. It must be Freemason. Some will say, oh, I don't think it will work. I don't believe they will pay me. Some will also say they like the business, but they will not sign up. But then there will be someone who will also like the business and sign up. So first, you are being consistent and persevere through the course. If you work at it, you are going to succeed. It's very important that you get connected to your leaders and your mentors. Regular connection, calls like this, listen to us. Come, it's free to join conference calls. It's free. Some of these calls, Zoom like this, I've spent a lot of money this week and last week trying to set up Zoom. Close to $500 just to set up Zoom and help people. It has been frustrating, but we keep learning, we keep growing. So ladies and gentlemen, build the business with the right ethics. Build a business with the right ethics. The company's policies and agreements. Don't be poaching. Don't be underselling the product, because if you find yourself wanting, you will not like it. Right? Dr. Tende has already spoken about that. We move in the direction of our most dominant thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever you think is what you attract. It's even in the Bible. As a man thinks, so he is. It's in Proverbs somewhere. Okay, Proverbs or so. Whatever you feel is what you attract. What you think is what you become. You are the key to your business. There is no key anywhere. You are the business. You are the business. Like Jim Rohn said, the same wind is blowing all of us, but how you sail it is what matters, and where it will end you. It's very, very important. Whatever you focus on grows. If you focus on shit, excuse me to say, it will grow. If you focus on positivity in your business, it will grow. Whatever you focus on grows. So stay focused and stay the course. Believe in yourself. It's very, very important. And always believe in the company, believe in the industry, believe in the product you are sharing with people. And always note that quitting is never an option. Ladies and gentlemen, quitting is never an option. Why am I saying this? Business can be slow. Of course, maybe you are prospecting, you are trying to sign people, things are not happening for you. It's frustrating, I understand. I've been in the same situation before where I get so much negativity from my family and friends, my loved ones. They give me so much negativity. But then I realize that quitting is not an option. Business can be slow. It's true. Business can be slow, but if you quit, it will not make it faster. Quitting will not make your business faster. Quitting will not make your business faster. Quitting will not make it any better. A negative mind will never give you a positive result. So in summary, your attitude, it's dependent on what you are going to do, what is happening in your mind. So your success or failure depends on you. So take full responsibility for your mass business. Also avoid excuses. Focus on income generating activities and be very consistent, guys, every single day. When you're on the WhatsApp group, focus. It's a classroom. Have a long-term mindset. The average business takes 5 years to see profit. So think long-term. There will be problems and challenges that will threaten that you want to quit. But ladies, think about your future and look like the future looks like you are going to succeed, right? Think about it. Think about it 10 years from now, and this will motivate you to keep going. Think about it. To succeed faster, you need to find a mentor, someone you work with. Find someone you work with, and also realize that there will always be rejections and negativity. People will discourage you towards what you are building, but never be discouraged. There will be attrition. Attrition is inevitable in our business. Most people who join or sign up will do nothing. They will quit on you. I'm speaking to you. Whatever you are doing right now, I want you to sit quietly as you listen to me. People will quit on you. The solution to survival and success is to keep recruiting new people. Always keep adding. Always keep adding. Make it a priority to show up online and physical trainings when this whole pandemic is over. We have online trainings on WhatsApp, conference calls, Zoom. Download it. Let your team download it. Let them do the same thing. Build your lists. Have a list of at least 115 names. 550 because my own is around that. And add more. Keep adding because you have more than 5,000 people you can add on Facebook. You can unfriend within Instagram a lot. Okay, so build your list, build your customer list, at least 20 to 40 people. Do not talk to anyone until you finish your list, until you know exactly what you have to say. Have a success mindset. Finally, you will get to the top. Never ever quit. Always remember that quitting will not make the business faster. Quitting will not make the business faster. Business can be slow, but you have to have a positive mindset and move when there are challenges. Move when there are challenges. Right? I want to speak to you a little. See, have you ever been wondering why people always think that network marketing is a scam? Because some of us who are doing the business seriously, we don't take it serious. So many people can say those things to us and it hurts. Now let's see some facts, okay? Let's say you work at a job that pays a salary around maybe 2,000 or 3,000 Ghana cedis. You spend 13 years of your life in school, train your mind, and add additional year as national service to gather experience. And in the end, you still roam around looking for unexisting job. Which one is the scam? This is the real scam. You work for so long for one company, you wake up one day and you realize that either your company has collapsed or you are made redundant through something. Maybe it is not your fault, through no fault of yours, but that's how it is. Or maybe you have grown and you are retiring. You are about 60 years now. You are retiring on quarter of your already small salary and you are in debt. That is the real scam in life. Not being paid five times your salary in a business like this, even if it takes you 10 years to get to an income of 10,000 cedis. Don't you think that it's worth it? It is, and it is reasonable. What about this scam? Not being able to transfer your job to your children after investing so much time, more than 30 years working at your job, and you are not able to transfer it to your children. That is the real scam. But meanwhile, some people are somewhere making millions, driving brand new cars, changing their life through network marketing, and someone somewhere will still say that one is a scam. So guys, when we are in this business, let's build it well. Let's build this well. This network market, we don't need CVs, no national service, no discharge certificates. But why would people say it's a scam? Because some of us join and we don't take it serious. We don't treat it like a business. If you treat it like $1 million business, the business can pay you. If you are treating Max International as a 499 cedis, maybe you join with 39,000 naira or you join with 499 cedis, so you are treating that small. Imagine say you borrowed 1 million naira or you borrowed 10,000 Ghana cedis to start Max. Do you think you will take it serious? Yes, of course. Robert Kiyosaki of Rich Dad and Poor Dad says that if someone invites you to join a network marketing business, join it even if you don't know what it's all about. And we all joined, but we have to be very patient. He added it, but be patient and learn the progress gradually and relentlessly. Remain there always, like we are here. Remain there even if it takes you 10 years to be successful. Because when the benefit starts to flow, ladies and gentlemen, you'll never be the same person again. People don't have patience to build a business for long, maybe 4, 5, 10 years. But they have patience to work at one particular job for 40 years. It amazes me how people feel that 2 to 3 years or 5 years in a business or in mass international business is a long time to get rich. But spending 40 years in a job is a short time. Spending 40 years at a job to get broke. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all change our mindset. Let's treat this business with all passion, with all humility, with all excitement, so that we can transform a lot of lives. So join me, guys, and let's make a difference in our lives as network marketing professionals. You are worth more than your paycheck, which is not guaranteed. If you have a job, it's good, but building our business part-time is also good. I've seen bad things happen to people who have built a job for more than 30 years and not having. Just here in Legon, there was a professor. After he retired, they were sacking him from his bungalow. It was sad. That's why I'm speaking with passion, guys. It was very, very sad. Professor, at the end of the day, they cut his lights just to force him out because there's another professor coming to occupy the same bungalow. He was not moving. They cut his water. Why is it that people that we hold in high esteem forget to build their own legacy before they retire? It's because the salary or the income was not enough for them to build another legacy with it. So guys, this is very, very important. I hope you've gotten a lot of value from our training. Connect with us. It's very, very important that we all stay in touch. Connect with us on Facebook, Tugumisu Mass International, Instagram, Tugumisu Group. You can send us an email if you need any help. Okay, don't direct your prospect to us, please. Many a times people's prospects call me and I ask them, who sent my number to you or who directed you to me? I say, go back to the people. After I've sent them videos or whatever, I say, go back to them. But sometimes it's disturbing. Some prospects will not tell you that, oh, I've contacted this, your upline. Please, don't direct prospects to us. But you stay in touch with us in all these social media channels. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, please subscribe, okay? Please subscribe and then click on the bell so that you'll be notified when there is any video. It's been an amazing time with you. Thank you for your time, and share this with someone. I'm going to stop the recording now, then we can start the questions and answers. Thank you very, very much. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. Practice social distancing. Wash your hands. Sanitize your hands. Wear masks if you are going in public. And also, stay in touch with your family and friends and share hope. Share good news. Share positivity with the world. God bless you. I love you. Mwah. All right, guys.